Yo, so real quick before this video starts, I just wanted to say that I've got a Discord server. The link will be up on the screen and down in the description below. Yo, how's it going? So today I want to show you Katze's cheats. This is a cheat I found whilst troubleshooting some issues I had with the Cirrus. So due to CSGO's latest update, there's been some issues with chams, custom models, etc. And this cheat I found, it fixes all of those issues. So yeah, let's get into this. So down in the description there's going to be a link to these three files. You're just going to need to download them and preferably put them onto your USB stick. It doesn't matter, you just need to make sure you have tabs on where they are. So if your antivirus comes up saying this is a virus, it is not a virus. It's a false positive, and you just need to go to your antivirus, go to manage settings and turn off real-time protection. What I've done is I've added an exclusion and I've added it to a folder which is my USB stick, so anything that goes into this file won't be detected by antivirus. Okay, so now you've got these three files, you're just going to need to launch up CSGO and double click Strix Injector. You're just going to need to type in Katze, press enter, and it should say injected. So now if you go over to your CSGO and you press insert, you should get this little menu that comes up. If you go over to the MIST section, it might say default. If it doesn't, then you're just going to need to type something here or just press the create button. So now you're going to want to go locate your CSGO. It will be in a directory that looks a little bit like this, but yours will be on the C drive if you don't have an external hard drive. So as you can see, it's made a file purely for this cheat. Now all you're going to want to do is go back to find the config and just drag it into this folder here. But as you can see, I've already dragged it in. So now you want to tab back into CSGO. If you press insert to load up the menu, go to this section and load up my config. If this doesn't come up, you're just going to need to press the update button and it should come up. And then you can press load and you're all ready to go. So I'm now going to go through some of the settings. So in the config today, it's actually going to come with some skins that I've preset up. It's got this cool little knife with a nice animation and everything is white. I've done it for every single gun so you don't have to. I just really like the way that this looks. So yeah, let's get into the menu. So for the legit tab, I'm actually only going to show you it for the AK because I've set it up for almost every gun. So for all the weapons, it's enabled, but it's going to disable if you're flashed or if an enemy's in a smoke. So this just means there's not going to be any fishy activity going on when there shouldn't be. I don't recommend turning on anything that I have turned off. So I've got an FOV of 2.5 and a smoothing of 10. This means that if an enemy is within this FOV that I've got set up, it's going to slowly bring your crosshair closer towards their head. But due to the smoothing, it's actually going to do that a lot slower than it would normally. I've got an RCS of 35% in X and Y, and that's got a smoothing of 10 on it as well. So it'll look a lot more natural and human-like. I don't recommend turning on backtrack, but if you do, you need to turn it on. It's weapon specific. So you're going to need to go to the backtrack for that weapon, click that. And then I recommend going to visuals and going on visualize backtrack. And if you want to change the chams for that, you can here. But I recommend turning that off. So in the trigger bot tab, I've got it disabled if you're in a smoke or you're flashed. I've actually got trigger bot set up differently for each of the weapons with different hit chances, etc. I've got it bound to E. You can change that just by left clicking it and selecting which key you want it bound to. So for the visuals tab, I actually only have chams on because I don't like turning XQZ or wall hacks on, because you can accidentally look at someone through a wall and then it could pick up in Overwatch and you'll get reported for that. If you want to change the color of your character, you just need to go to visible enemies and change the color here. You can change it to whatever you want. This is just how I like it. I have my arms set up this special way. If you don't like it, you can just go over to the arms here and disable it. So as you can see here on the left, I actually have keybinds on. This is mainly because this cheat actually has legit AA, so you'll be able to see when you flipped your real angle. I have angle lines turned on, so you can go into first person and look at the floor, and you can see where your real and fake angle is. This is actually easier to do if you go into third person. Grenade prediction lines are currently not working. I don't know why, but they just aren't. I have night mode on, it just makes the champ stick out a lot more. Reveal ranks does as it says. So for remove scope, I actually recommend turning this off, as it will remove the black bit around a scope. So if you'll be able to see something that someone watching in Overwatch can't see. So if you flick over to someone that someone in Overwatch can't see, then it's going to look very obvious. I've got my view model set to 85. As you can see, my arms are sticking out a lot more. If you don't like that, you can just drag this slider all the way down to 0. So as I said, skins come with this config, but if you don't like it, you can actually change it to however you want it. In the mist tab, I have bunny hopping set up without auto strafing. This just makes it so you can do jumps as in how you want to do them. I have fast duck, which means you can crouch faster and without fatigue. You can turn on legit resolver if someone else is using the legit AA. This will just make it so you'll be able to hit their head. Third person, I have bound to V, so you can change that if you'd like, and you can also change the legit AA. I currently have it bound to the right arrow key. So yeah, that's everything I have for this config today and this cheat. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, maybe even join the Discord. So yeah, see ya.